Mitchell left the game Sunday against Dallas, injured his foot, and was not on the injury report. Turns it over again. Jackson out in front, lays it in. And Gobert has been out, has not gone well for the Jazz. They're glad to have the big man back. Another pocket pick. That's George again. And George taking on Mitchell, comes up short.
Well, Paul George making his presence felt at the defensive end.
14 first quarter points. Turned it over 4 times. Here's Paul George. That was good. George with that sweet stroke. That could probably use some attention paid to Paul George as he returns. Conley just so active. Gobert denied. That was man. Conley keeps it alive.
Obviously made his name right here in Game 6 against the...
They got knocked out of that second round, and it sent the Clippers into the Western Conference Finals. As George hits another one, so back-to-back threes for Paul George.
This is Paul George here, just a little crossover, get some space on Forrest.
And Monroe has had a tough time sticking. George takes him on, lays it in.
They've already made 9 tonight.
9 out of 14, stops a 9-0 run. George is having a terrific second quarter. Playmaker this time is Covington. Set up beautifully by George, and Covington buries a triple.
Absolutely. I mean, you really hurt Rudy Gobert. I don't know if he'll bounce back the rest of the season.
Three-pointer is good from Paul George.
You see Paul George here. He gets Gobert. He backs it up. He gets space.
Mitchell with 24 now. He's got 12 in the third quarter. George on the attack with the left hand.
It's a great drive here. Just steps past Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe, not a shot blocker. Doesn't have time to...
Back up to a 20-point Utah lead.
Just great ball movement there.
Paul George. And George again, he's feeling it. Coffey's got the rebound, got a chance at the last shot. George running, 2 to 1. George, it's good, and a foul. And 1 for Paul George.
Well, no matter what happens in this fourth quarter, there's been a lot of good news here tonight, Brian, for the LA Clippers to see Paul George coming back.
But he hasn't been on the floor in a game since the 22nd of December. How about that? Pulled the string back. 31 points for PG-13. Mitchell patient, and George knocks it out of his hands. And then that 25-point lead down to 5 now up top. George, no. Oh my goodness! What a feed to Hartenstein! Riding Paul George a little longer than they wanted. George goes, and George able to finish off the window. Tough finish by Paul George.
Yeah, this is very tough. He just went right through.
Approaching the 1-minute mark. George to Kennard, three-pointer is good! Luke Kennard! Does Utah have an answer? Down 2 now. George almost got him. Ball is loose. Kennard saves it into the hands of Jackson. That was all Paul George right there. First game since December 22nd. A UCL tear in his elbow. Long road back. What a game for his parents to witness right here courtside next to us.
Got to get a very, very quick 3 to have any chance there.
Yeah, Conley puts up the 3, and that's going to do it. And the Jazz struggles continue. And the Los Angeles Clippers with another impressive comeback. Down 25 points.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.